familiar all-maroon kit, while Central FC, they're donning their black and white outfits. A very interesting lineup for Central FC today with no Ronell Winchester, no Willis Plaza starting. Willis Plaza, of course, scored a hat-trick in their last encounter. That's a shot early on there coming to the back of Johannes Marshall. Shot coming in on that occasion from Karen Cummings.
All right, the A's ruling here tonight. We have Anton, we have Ace, and we have Ansel. In the Lucozade Sport Gold Pot coming up at half-time. Right now, Ace leading the back because they have the coolest name.
And being able to control that one there is Kennedy Hinkson as it goes out of touch in favour of Central FC. As I said, just a quick skim of the starting lineup for Central. You'd realise that they're playing without some of their more seasoned or rather more potent attacking players. But when you have a bench that consists of guys like Dwight Quintero, Leston Paul, the returning Darren Chucky Mitchell, who recently returned from injury, you can afford to rest or bring guys like Willis Plaza off the bench and not really lose much of a step. And man, the picture there who just went down, Trevin Caesar, is going to be very, very important for Northeast Stars if they have any hopes of progressing to the finals in this Lucozade Gold Cup. A footed cross inside here as it's headed away by Benjamin. Jason McConnell in a chase with this one. As Quintero in the middle.
Central FC and the old black kit with white trim attacking the goal from south to north.
Jack getting it to McConnell. McConnell with this cross is a bit strong.
The head coach is Terry Fenwick. The team manager is Norris.
Samuel Delis here. Easy with a right-footed cross inside, looking there for Quintero, not being able to find him. Collision there, but no whistle being blown. That one looks like one of those that could have gone either way as Keon Goodrich is clearing this one out to Akeem Benjamin, but the whistle will be blown as we go back to Talaguera, sporting the captain's armband today. He seems to be fine. Another player coming off the bench today is their regular captain, Marvin Oliver. So, connection in their matchup. Three of those coming from the young Surinamese import, Dimitri Apai. One of a handful of players to net hat-tricks this season. As it stands, the most potent attack this year in terms of the league and the cups is a team on tonight, Central FC. They've scored more goals than anyone else this Pro League season. That's the work there. And when you look at the team on paper, you can see why they are so potent in attack. And then look at them on the field, and it all comes together. This man, Jason McConnell, very dangerous. So is Atalaguera.
We have a full slate for the Lucozade Sport Gold Pot coming up at half-time. But don't feel left out. In game 2, we also have
this ball upside up, a bit too strong there.
Half-time in game 2. So,
Johannes Marshall. Here's Guerra. It's going wide to Jason McConnell here. McConnell, that's a beautiful ball opportunity here. Shot, oh no, Quintero, good defensive work. A shot coming in into the side of the net. An out of touch for a goal kick. Quintero had an opportunity but didn't get a turn on it, and the oncoming Jamal Jack wasn't able to put it into the back of the net or into that direction even. Peltier trying to get this one back here to John. Sorry, that's Goodrich. And being able to clear that one there is Keon Goodrich. Yancy Marshall very busy in the back line for Central FC so far this evening. Centre field looking wide for Jason Joseph. Joseph probably the shortest player on the field, while Akeem Benjamin is probably second tallest after Samuel Lelise. Headed out there by Benjamin. Such again in favor of Central FC this time. Good work by Quintero, staying in control then, finding Benjamin. He's looking upfield here for Johan Peltier. Very quick is Peltier. Kennedy Hinkson with a man on. Very impressed by the pressure being applied from Central FC, not giving Northeast Stars an opportunity to let the ball settle at their feet. It's Benjamin again. He's looking in the middle for Jack, but that's intercepted by Jeremy Williams. Kennedy Hinkson. Foul there by Keon Goodrich. Free kick in favor of Northeast Stars. Here's Trevin Caesar's been pretty quiet in the early going here, and that's never a good sign for Northeast Stars. Hackshaw giving it back there to Williams, who's trying to find Hinkson. Tripping on the football there on that occasion was Jamal Jack. Jack, a player, you've seen him play multiple positions in the Pro League this season. You've seen him as a defender. Now you're seeing him more in a midfielder capacity. Seems like he's playing a bit of central midfield today. Needs to start this one. Very strong player is Jack. Makano trying to get past his man. Does a very good job of doing that. He's very skilled with the ball at his feet. Looking for the cross inside. It's going to be into the back of the net. Yes, it is. Good work there by Dwight Quintero. It was a bit of a blunder between goalkeeper and defender, but good work by Quintero nonetheless. And it's goal number one for Central FC. Dwight Quintero filling in for Willis Plaza. I said he has some big shoes to fill, but he started off quite nicely. Stroke of the 15th minute. Quintero opening the scoring.
Dwight Quintero.
Foul there called on Quintero, so he's really the definition of a workhorse. Upfield again there by John Michael Williams. Samuel Elise looking for Makano. Makano, he was the one crossing to Quintero a bit earlier. Makano, left-footed ball there. Wouldn't be finding anyone as cleared out by Kieran Cummings. Elton John looking upfield here for Jack. Is headed away.
All right, people, come down to the first landing or come up to the first landing and check out the Lucozade and ambassadors. We have some Lucozade Sport. Free of charge. We have orange, lime, and I don't want to have a flavor, but I'm going to try one right now because I'm choking after the hot dog. We have a whole heap of orange.
Wall upfield here.
And a whole heap of orange.
Here's Samuel Elise now. Evading one tackle, trying to get it wide there to Peltier. Not a very good pass. Cummings falling there, losing the football. Here's Jack, wide to Peltier. Peltier, what will he do? Oh, trying there to get past his defender, but very good work on that occasion. Not falling for what they call a belt. Foul there, and it's going to be going the way of Northeast Stars. Strong tackle there. Trevin Caesar giving chase, but Yancey Marshall getting it right back to John Michael Williams. Williams not having any work to do thus far. That's the two shots that came the way of Northeast Stars. Were not in the direction of the goal. Yes, Quintero. Quintero trying to get it wide there to Meccano. A sliding tackle is going to be a chase after it. No, it's not. Giving it up and letting Meccano get there on his own. Yes, Quintero getting it off here to Jack. Jack with a poor first touch there, giving it right back. Oh, he could have gotten that back as a clearance. Came off his boot, but finding it into his arms is Cleon Jean. It's a knock we've had on many of the Pro League players, that their first touch has been leaving a lot to be desired. Many occasions it's been the attacking players' downfall as they show so much of their football on their first touch that to make what it was to be a sitting opportunity into a costly blunder. Jason Joseph back to Elijah Manners. Good aggressive football there by Samuel Elise as it's going out of touch in favor of Central FC. Winning tackle in that case. Off feed there by Goodrich as it's Quintero trying to get onto that one. Back to Keon Goodrich eventually. Peltier. Here's Cummings, met by Atola Guerra. Whistle being blown, foul in favor of Northeast Stars. Ball inside is being held on to here by John Michael Williams. Trying to get to that one, potentially doing so is Neville Hackshaw. Peltier not being able to get past Jason Joseph. You can see who's been having the majority of the possession here. It's clearly Central FC. Hakeem Benjamin. Jason McConnell, very dangerous from that type of distance. Back with Benjamin, ball inside. Is looping. There's Jack, there's John, however, holding on to it. Good goalkeeping by the captain of Northeast Stars. Samuel Delis with Johan Peltier here. Ball inside is going to be held on to there by John Michael Williams. Johannes Marshall had a thought or two of clearing it, but safely held on to in the end by John Michael. Here's Hinkson, he's getting inside, and that's a poor shot there. That's intercepted here by Joseph, but with the Goodrich right on him, finding Hinkson here. Neville Hackshaw. Benjamin just barely being able to keep the football in play there. There's Jack with McConnell. McConnell with the man on him. It's been good football by Northeast Stars nonetheless here this evening. Though they are down a goal to nil, they're by no means out of it, as Atala Guerra is pushing upfield, trying to get it past the defense there of the Northeast Stars. Kieran Cummings give and go with Kennedy Hinkson. Hinkson has Trevin Caesar in the middle, finding him. It's Elton John taking it away immediately there. Poor control on that occasion by Caesar. Upfield looking for Quintero. Quintero, will he be able to get there? He does, but he also loses it out of touch. And it's going to be a corner according to the referee's assistant. Swung inside nicely. Falling all the way out to Guerra. It's going back. Cross coming in low. It's going to be cleared out there by Elijah Manners. Dangerously so. Just skimming past the upright. It's out for another corner. Well, swung inside again. It's going to be headed on. It's going to be all the way out here to Samuel Delis. It's being told to cross it once more. Trying to find Guerra here. Does just that. Guerra not being able to evade the oncoming tackle there from Curran Navarro, but he's been infringed in the process. Standing there. Also with him is Atalo Guerra. He's actually moving away as McConnell. So Guerra in the corner cross here is going to be over, but just coming over the top. Complete understanding of the height of his goal there. Well, it's a Cummings. Cummings in the area, met by Elton John, trying to get the cross, and it's going to be coming off the body of John, out of touch for a through. Here's Hackshaw. Losing that one. Well, being in an offside position there is Trevin Caesar. Falling in favor of Central FC. You're looking at Lucozade Gold Cup action. Here on Axe 25 Channel 9, you're home for all Pro League, Super League and secondary schools football throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Hackshaw. Yes, Caesar running, not going that direction, however. Trying to take it on his own, finding Kennedy Hinkson wide here. At least attempting to. Overlapping around there being made and again being ignored. So the creativity being seen in the runs of the Northeast Stars players, but they're not being found. Hinkson is going wide here. Back with Kennedy Hinkson. Crossing shot coming in, actually it's over bar, just over the bar. That shot almost came out of nowhere. I thought for a second it may have been a cross, but Hinkson chanced his luck and it's actually tipped over the bar by Jamaica Williams according to the referee, so it's going to be a corner. Just the second of the game for Northeast Stars. Cross coming in here is headed down. Still with it is Northeast Stars. Going to go back wide here to Elijah Manners. Manners again with the cross. Is going to be held on to there by Jamaica Williams. Quintero trying to get it working here. Possibly to get something before the end of the first half as a foul is being called there. Is going to be a foul on Jason Macano. Northeast Stars would like to make a last-ditch effort as the referee, the fourth official, is actually signaling on his card that they're going to be 1 minute of additional time played at the end of the first 45. Quintero trying to get it past his man.
The fourth official on the sideline has indicated that 1 minute of time will be added to the end of the first half. 1 minute of time added to the end of the first half.
Foul there being called on Jamal Jack. Easton looking to get that cross inside as it's taken away by Jason McConnell. Foul being called there on Hinkson, as the referee is going to be having a word with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we also remind you to send in your tweets at hashtag TT Pro League. Hashtag TT Pro League. Send in your tweets on this match or any other Pro League events. Hashtag TT Pro League. Take a selfie on Instagram and send it. The hashtag TT Pro League.
And that whistle signals the end of this first half. At the end of one half of the first half, Northeast Stars 0, Central FC 1. That goal being scored by Dwight Quintero in the 15th minute. That's the difference so far in this game. Northeast Stars really came on strongness to end the first half, but at the start of the first half they were a bit iffy, and as a result they are down 1-0. I'm quite certain that we'll be seeing a very interesting second half of football. So do stay tuned, viewers, for the second half of action in this matchup between Northeast Stars and Central FC.
The score after the first half, Central 1, Northeast 0. And a shout out to all Central supporters. Go Sharks!
Welcome back, viewers. We'll return here for second half action in this matchup between Central FC and Northeast Stars. Of course, it's a semi-final matchup in the Lucozade Gold Cup. Central FC currently on top 1-0 and a 15-minute strike from Dwight Quintero. Not so much of a strike, but more of a guide into the back of the net. After it was a bit of a blunder between goalkeeper and defender and keeping him out. For the most part, however, Central has had the advantage in the first half, but we saw Northeast Stars coming on a bit stronger as the half progressed. That was a beautiful tackle, and no, it's not a foul, referee.
Are these same referees or they change your uniform? It was when White started the game, no? Change the top.
And one going out of touch there in favor of Central FC. And so controlled there by Cummings. We saw a lot of in the first half from Central FC. Saw them pressuring Northeast Stars every time they got their foot on the ball. Especially in the first 35 or so minutes. So this shot is coming in, and surprisingly so off the left foot of Kevin Cummings. Here's Makano. Left-footed ball inside as it's headed away. Shots up a little more energy from the manager of Central FC. Yes, Cummings trying to get it to Caesar. Caesar. Referee having a word with Akeem Benjamin. Cummings back with Jeremy Williams, doing nice to get away from Samuel Delise there, getting it wide. So a bit of a slip from Delise, not much dewy conditions here this evening. Fighting again inside there is Elijah Manners. Maybe took a bit too long with the ball at his feet. Should have gotten it off a bit earlier. Marshall weighing his options. Getting past the defender, looking outfield here. So Jan Pelletier making a very nice run. A very good pass from him, but it's going to be knocks away there. Well done by the defense of Northeast Stars. You have to remember that even though Northeast Stars are playing with basically their full contingent of players of their more or less their regular starting 11, give or take Shike Sullivan coming off the bench, while we see Infield Hackshaw starting, but for the most part they were a familiar 11 on the team or on the field. That is a familiar team, but quite the opposite for Central FC. No Marvin Oliver to start this one. No Boris Plaza. No Rondell Winchester. Ball coming inside is evading that, not being able to climb the line and get to that one is Dad Quintero. Nicely done to win that ball there. Here what can Kennedy Hinkson, he's going wide here to Jason Joseph. Joseph controlling, trying to give it off there to Karen Cummings. Joseph not having a very impactful game this evening. For the most part, when we see him here on Acts 25, he's working very hard and setting up his teammates. There's a clear foul there by Dwight Quintero. Maybe been watching a bit of the WWE with that clothesline there. speaking of potentially an attack earlier for Central, now Willis Plaza is off the bench and warming up. Very rare for him in such a role, but you can expect him to have an immediate impact on getting onto the football field. Here's Hinkson. Hinkson getting it here. It's very rare that you see a player score a hat-trick in the league, and the first game of a semi-final matchup, the first game after that league matchup and a semi-final matchup, he's actually coming off the bench. That's the case today for for Central FC and their star striker Willis Plaza. That's all Aguero. Handed wide here to Hakeem Benjamin. Not being able to keep that one in play. There's Jason Makano. You're seeing the life. You're seeing a bit of urgency in the play from Northeast Stars. You can tell it's a semi-final matchup. You can see by the way they've been attacking the football in the second half that they seem a bit desperate. It's the type of football you kind of see where it's probably the 85th minute when you're down 1-0 rather than the 58th. Referee on the receiving end of as we'd say, a ball to face there. Never a good feeling getting the football in your face, especially when it's unexpected in that manner. Now we're hearing some life from the supporters, the Northeast Star supporters. They may not be in abundance, but they're being heard. Northeast Stars and Point Forward and Civic FC, probably the two teams in the Pro League that actually have a village basis. This pass inside could be dangerous for Nivell Action, not being able to turn there out of touch for a corner in favor of Northeast Stars. Now they're having the opportunity to shout from the supporters of let's go Northeast, come on Northeast. Let's see what they can do. Willis Plaza is sprinting even quicker now on the sideline, so he'll be coming onto the field very shortly. As Elijah Manners is on the corner, and let's see what Northeast Stars can do. Swung inside very nicely. It's punched out there by John Michael Williams. There's Makano. Makano met there by Cummings. He's trying to get it wide here to Dwight Quintero. Also Jeremy Williams is there. He's sending it upfield out of touch for a throw. Makano not getting his opportunity. Oh, this one is punched over, is it? Fell straight to the boot there of Dwight Quintero. But it went just over the bar. As Willis Plaza is coming onto the field, and no doubt he'll be coming on for the goal scorer Quintero, who started in his position. Quintero not very eager to come off the field. He scored one. He had a very good opportunity there to double his tally. But he'll be out now for Willis Plaza.
Willis Plaza.
Manners. This ball inside as it's headed down there. Kennedy Hinkson looking to get that one, but he's in a collision with Jamal Jack, and the referee is getting an earful from the entire Central FC team. And the referee's card is also will be witnessing the first booking of the game, maybe on Jamal Jack. Yes, it is. It's a yellow card on Jack. The players are pleading and begging with the referee, telling him that it was a clearance. And not a foul. Referee not having any of it, so it's going to be a free kick in favor of Northeast Stars. They aren't really known for scoring on free kicks from this type of distance. I for one, am very critical of them on these types of plays. They try to use too many trick plays, and instead of tricking their opponents, it seems that they only trick themselves. Maybe a bit straightforward here, as we see Elijah Manners is standing there. Also Kieran Cummings. A lot of action going on with the wall as whistle being blown, so the free kick will be taken shortly. The wall still doesn't seem to be ready. The kicker is ready. So Manners overrunning that one. Is Cummings coming in. It's going to be... Oh! Is this going to be follow-up opportunity off the upright and then off the crossbar. Northeast Stars not being able to get it inside there. And a ball inside is going to be offside. It's going to be offside. Clear on that occasion. Trevin Season not being able to follow up. It's not his day. I said he's a workhorse. I said he likes that hustle game. His hustle usually pays off for him. It did in him getting that follow-up opportunity, but it didn't as it came off the upright. The crossbar, sorry, and it... Really entertaining second half. Though we haven't had any goals thus far. It's a nice strong run here from Samuel Delise. He may be coming off the field in place of Rondell Winchester. He's probably fighting for a couple more minutes. A foul is called and the referee is letting him know not to have any more of that on the field. Shouts and whistles from head coach Terry Fenwick to the referee to signal that Winchester is coming onto the field now. This could be dangerous as it's going to be held onto by Cleon John. This throw may be a bit too strong. It's not. Neville Hackshaw trying to fight for it here. Here's Kennedy Hinkson. Hackshaw is down. Oh, almost got himself in a bit of trouble there. He's screaming seems to be his ankle, and Kennedy Hinkson is fighting for his everything to stay with the football, and he is fouled now there. Hackshaw seems to be in some serious pain. Impressive work by Kennedy Hinkson there with two much bigger players right on him to be able to stay in possession of the football, twisting, turning. It doesn't look good for Neville Hackshaw, however, as the entire bench is now up for Northeast Stars. Quick skim of their reserves. You see Kareem Moses, Keith Simpson, Kevin Villarreal, Akil Guevara, Shiki Sullivan, Kashif Thomas, Jesus Perez, and Shiloh Johnson. As I guessed correctly, Samuel Delise, the player coming off the field in place of Rondell Winchester. So for the most part, the more experienced players for Central FC will be on the field. Winchester, Plaza, and Marvin Oliver on now, as we'll be seeing Kashif Thomas coming onto the field for Neville Hackshaw.
For Central FC is number
Hackshaw was really in a great deal of pain.
Winchester. He places number 27, Samuel Delise. Substitution, Central. Out. This is number 27, Samuel Delise. And this is number 17, Rondell Winchester.
Elijah Manners on the cross here. 10 players for the moment. Does Northeast Stars. As Kashif Thomas will be coming onto the field now, getting an earful from his coach and to see exactly what he wants him to do. Kashif quite familiar with his team, as he's usually starting, coming off the bench tonight. Kashif coming onto the field. Elijah Manners will be taking the corner. Makano and Plaza protecting against a short corner. Send it side. Swung. It's going to be headed out there. And again, another corner. Is it? Yes, it is. Another corner in favor of Northeast Stars. Karen Cummings will be the player taking the corner this time. Just have a feeling if Northeast Stars are going to score today, Karen is going to have a hand in it. Corners, it's headed up and it's going to be out of touch for another corner. So 3 corners in succession after the free kick, which is just near the corner flag on this near side. Corner coming in here. It's going to be very well saved there by Marvin Oliver, protecting his near post with all. No way did Jamaica Williams have that one covered. He's smiling, he's laughing. He knew that he wouldn't have had any chance of that one. It's a 4th corner here now. Manners again. Cross coming in. It's going to be Kennedy Hinkson trying to do something there. Jason Mocano pulling out his best acting skills. I can't help but laugh. Mocano, it's clear that nothing is wrong with him. Kennedy Hinkson tried to be cheeky and get a volley in there. Mocano is acting as if he got knocked in his chest. He wasn't, because after the ball went out, he raised his head to see if anything was happening. When he saw that all was fine, he put his head right back down as if everything wasn't okay with him. Of course, he's perfectly fine now. Through coming in here, headed up. That's going to be another corner. So it's 5 corners in the last 3 or so minutes for Northeast Stars. A lot of defending here by Central FC. Quite a lot of pressure being applied by Northeast Stars. Corner coming in again. It's going to be trying to punch that one. Oh, he didn't see it. He did not see the football there that Karen Navarro. It was right next to him. He was looking up. He didn't know where it was, and the goal was almost wide open. Oh, this could be, it's going to be a shot coming in. It's going to be goal number 2. Goal here. And that's Rondell Winchester. Rondell Winchester, the substitute, after absorbing all that pressure from Northeast Stars. Giving it away is North. Poor pass there to Jason Joseph, as that one goes out of touch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly ask you to find a seat in the stands and stay off the rails and out of the aisles. This is a safety announcement. Kindly find a seat in the stands and stay off the rails and out of the aisles. We also ask you to help us maintain the beauty of the Artabolan Stadium by refraining from putting your seat on the back of the chairs. Kindly refrain from putting your feet on the back of the chair. Thank you. Well done.
Foul being called there. Time dwindling for Northeast Stars.
Back pass again.
That attempted clearance missed there, but good thing for him that Ronald Winchester wasn't right there. And a very good pass there from Makano as he fouls from Jason Joseph as he fouls Jason Makano. On field here, looking for Willis Plaza. Kashif Thomas weighing his options, taking a bit too long there. Referee assistant maybe signaling 5 minutes of additional time here. Let's see. Pass intercepted there by Marvin Oliver. It's 4 minutes actually. Atara Guerra looking here now for Willis Plaza. Willis Plaza trying to get that one inside, but it's going to be
to the end of the second half.
Cleon John.
Added to the end of the second half.
I think there's no question that Central has done a good job on defending Northeast Stars here tonight, but some unlucky football by the way of Northeast when they have gotten opportunities, it's just not being able to get it past the bars. But very, very good work on Trevin Caesar, and all starts there. This ball inside from Jason Makano. Not being able to get his head on there, Elijah Manners, as you'd have liked. Looking out here for Willis Plaza. Getting it to Makano. Makano, he has Winchester wide. He has Akeem Benjamin on top. Sorry, that's Atala Guerra. Looking to get it back to Makano. This could be offside. Here's Shakir Sullivan working with Trevin Caesar, trying to get in control of that one, losing it to Akeem Benjamin. Like I said, he's a workhorse, he's a hustler, he's trying to get that ball back at any cost, not winning it there, however. Coming on strong in the back there was Glenton Wolf. This one upfield, forerunner Winchester. He's already scored once, it's coming onto the field. Let's see what he can do here. Lots of space to work with. Here's Willis Plaza on the inside. He's trying to cut inside himself. Shot coming in, and it's going to be, skimming past the goal, out of touch for a goal kick. He scored from a similar angle not too long ago, so I think he was chancing his luck. Just over a minute left in additional time, so I think we can easily say that Central FC will be moving on to the Lucozade Cup final. Who they'll be facing in that final will be determined in the second game of the doubleheader here today. That game being between Point Forward and Civic FC and W Connection. Both those teams, though it's a very early in what some may consider a rivalry, they're becoming rivals of sorts. Every time they play against one another, it's very attacking. Many of the players from Point Forward and Civic FC were for W Connection at one time, but before they can even play, this one has to finish. Willis Plaza here now, chasing after that one. A bit too strong there from Jack. Kashif Thomas. We've come to the end of the of the additional time, the 4 minutes of additional time. So we'll be hearing the final whistle anytime now. Ball inside is going to be too strong, out of touch. And a very late clap for Central. I'm guessing they're clapping as their team is about to win. And that is the final whistle, as Central FC have come away 2-0 victors and will be moving on to the final in the Lucozade Cup.
The score.
A very good game nonetheless from Northeast Stars, not being able to score, not being able to penetrate the defense of Central FC, but they looked very good in the second half and really deserved to score a goal. But all kudos to Central FC. They did a good job of defending Trevin Caesar, the main attacking player for Northeast Stars, and they also look very good while advancing up the field, and they'll be going on to the finals. So let's see how that finals will turn out. On behalf of myself and George Mathis, my cameraman, I'm Aaron Chandler saying good night and thank you for viewing Lucozade Cup Pro League football here tonight on Axe 25 Channel 9, and do stay tuned here for more football at a later date. Good night.